Alrighty, today we're going to show you how to do an English patch for Suikoden, Woven Web of the Centuries. The first thing I did was go to this website, which will be in the description below. On the right hand side, you'll see a little drop down menu for the 7Z files. Go ahead and download those both. Those are going to pop up down here, of course, when you're done. You're also going to need to download the ISO. This website will also be in the description. My ISO shows up here. Alrighty, now we are going to want to go to downloads. We're going to extract our ROM file first, which is the one in Japanese. Perfect. Alright. Now we no longer need, of course, that zip file or any of these. Those are just website links and readmes. Perfect, there's our patch. Second thing we're going to want to do, of course, we're going to want to extract the translation. Glorious. We don't need it anymore. We don't need the README. And we most certainly don't need that. Alright, open Delta Patcher. Original file, very simple, Japanese. Correct file, the translation. You're going to apply the patch. Mine failed because I've already done it, but no worries. Yours will not fail. Once it's completed, which takes about 30 seconds, of course, get out of there. Now, what I did next was I extracted the HD texture pack. It's going to give you this weirdness. So it's going to be like NPJH50535. What you're going to want to do, and what I've already done, so I'm not going to show you exactly this part, you're going to obviously want to copy this. You're going to want to go wherever your PPSP file is, which for me is here. Now, if you don't have a textures file in there, all you have to do, create new folder, and then of course just put textures. You're going to paste that file in there, and once you've completed all those steps, blah-de-da-de-doo, you're going to obviously want to open up PSPP and see if the son of a bitch worked. When my computer stops acting retarded. Okay. So, in order to make sure that your patch for the texture is going to work, you're going to want to... There's a settings folder in here. Yep, more settings under game settings. You're going to want to go to Tools, Developer Tools, and you're going to want to make sure that we have, if it wants to load correctly, there we go, Replace Textures. You need a checkbox there for the non-standard textures to work. And now that we've completed that, obviously let's give it a test. I already know it works because I tested it. And shablamo, there we go. It works. The texture patch has been implemented. And I'm going to let the theme song play so that you have something interesting to look at for a moment. Anyhow, I haven't touched the emulation settings to try to make this as crisp as you can possibly get it. That of course is going to be dependent on whatever kind of system that you have. I have an i9-9900K, so upscaling emulation for me is not that bad. So let's see here if I can pull my task manager up. There we go. So I'm only using about 13% of my CPU processing right now, which is wonderful. And what you can do here, if you want to make it look fancier, you again go to more settings. You're going to want to go to graphics. And the big ones that I've found that have made this look super nice, the rendering resolution, 10x is the highest it can go. And I've found that the upscaling and the XBRZ is usually my favorite. I like to do the filtering as well, so 16x over here. And that's really about all I usually touch, unless something just looks way off. But there you go. There's some information about how you can do that. And I hope that you find this helpful and it allows you to play the secret Suikoden game Lost to Never Being Translated.